Hey man, it's Chris just coming back in here again, and I hope that you're having a totally chilled day. We're just picking up the question from what Timo was doing yesterday. He started on the first two, and so we're just continuing and diving straight into the third one. But hey man, it's Mike here. I just wonder if I could interrupt the show just to speed things up. Chris, I feel like it's lacking a bit of pace. Do you mind? Yeah, no, that's chill there. Seems like yesterday was rock the show, Alice the track, you locked the flow. So far from hanging on the block of dough, notorious, they got to know that life ain't always what it seemed to be. Words can express what you mean to me, even though you're gone, we're still a team. Through your family, I'll fulfill your dream. In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me. Reminisce some time, the night they took my friend. Try to back it out, but plays again. When the feeling's real, I can't conceal. Can't imagine the pain I feel giving into half your breath. I know you're still living life without death. Wow, man, that was dope, Mike Z, dope. Let's dive into it though, Timo. We gotta go. Yeah, no, totally. That was that was quite a surprise. I didn't expect that in this channel. But Mike Z, you got it there, buddy. You got it. Chris, we got a question like this, and it just feels like a beast. Let's just be honest. I mean, we're doing general solution, but we we feel like we're stuck in algebra. We're stuck in surds. It's just a trig. It's just coming at us too fast. Too fast. But Chris, there's always a way out of it. So what comes to me like a kind of gut feel in my abs, I've got an 8-pack there, is just to square both sides. And I think let's just see what happens with that, buddy. So when I square this, it's just tan theta. When I square this, I'm really tempted, Chris. I'm really tempted just to say x squared plus 1 over x squared, and blah, there it is, it's 1. But too many people do that, Chris, and they're forgetting the basics. So let me actually do it the long way, Chris. Do you mind? Yeah, no, that's totally chilled there. So what I'm going to do there is, rather than just diving into squared, done, wrong, is I'm just going to write it out twice there, buddy. And by doing that, what's happened is I've just safeguarded myself, like having someone just to spot you so you don't run into problems. Is x times x is x squared over 1 is just going to be x squared still. But now here's the magic there, Chris. So what happens is x times 1 over x, the x at the bottom and the x at the top will cancel, and you're just left with 1. And here again, when you times this by this, the x and the x cancel, so you're just left with another 1. So you've got all these cheeky ones just clapping into the middle of the question there, which makes it all become a bit hectic, but it's manageable for us because we are like a boss. And so then the last term together, 1 over 1 is 1, x times x is x squared. And so I said, Chris, if you zoom out, what you got here is you got an x squared and you got a 1 over x squared, and you want to notice the cycles, notice what's going on. You're not just getting in your own little zone, your own funk. You want to check the bigger picture. And so by doing that, buddy, what you got is you've got 1 plus, you got x squared plus 1 over x squared, which is the same system here, which is just 1. And so what you can do is you can just put that in its place. So that's 1 plus 2, there's 3. And so actually what you've done is you turn a hectic beast question into something that's actually not too bad at all. You've cleaned it up there. And so you're back to basics like we talked in the last few videos of starting general solutions. You're going to tick the quadrants where tan is positive 3. So that's the first and third there. And the next best thing is just to get the reference angle, shift tan 3, see what angle you get, and then you're good to go. You can always watch other ones. So I mean, like, Chris, do you mind if I give some advice before we finish this video? Yeah, no, anything that you've got for our listeners there will be great, Timo. So, I remember back when, going to exams, and you see a lot of people taking tissues, just because sometimes in the exam it can get so hectic that it actually turns a little bit emotional, and you look around the room and you check a couple of tears and people dabbing the eyes with a tissue. So I mean, peer pressure is a real thing, Chris. So I took some tissues into exam as well. Let's just be honest. I took tissues into exam, but now here's the thing: is I didn't take it for myself and my tears, buddy. I took it for the exam itself, because when that exam checked me, and I mean like the section on general solutions, when it saw me and it saw how huge I was. it actually started sweating. And so that's, I've just been honest here, Chris. That's why I take tissues into exams. It's actually for the exam itself, because it sweats under the pressure of the Timo and all these hectic tricks that I've got that are just, they're there to shred these questions to pieces. So, I hope that helped you to bulk up in your listeners. And, have a lovely day. I really recommend that you subscribe to this channel and share it with your friends. It's such good stuff there. Machomi, such good stuff.